Remember I told y'all that God told me, said, Larry, said the less faith you have,
Yes, sir.
what's going to happen? Y'all done heard me tell it over the years.
The
The more I've got to prove you. Take any scenario you want. Let's take the boy on the bicycle. I think I used this one Sunday. He falls as soon as you turn him loose. He's just trying to learn how to ride. You don't want him to stop riding. You put him back up there and say, Leroy, you're going to make it this time. He pedals 2 more times and he falls. Amen. He keeps falling, but then after a while, man, he riding circles around you. Look, Daddy, I got it now. I got it now. Huh? He has gone through and proved to be credible now. And his credibility is allowing him to ride.
All right.
And ride. And ride, and the lights get dark outside. You done went to the door and called his name, and he's still riding. He done got way down the street. You said, boy, I'm going to whip you when I get. Listen, he done built up his credibility. So he taking chances now. And that's what happens when you learn to trust God by faith. You taking a chance because you have now built up credibility with God.
All right.
Yes.
I think she talked about consistency. Or if she didn't, that was in my spirit.
Yeah.
Amen. What is being consistent? What are some consistent words? Regularity. Huh?
Constant.
Constant. Good God. Don't you want a constant blessing from God?
Yes.
Or you want God just to bless when he feels like it or when the weather's good? But you want a constant blessing. Is that right?
Amen.
Amen. Let me throw another one at you. That was real good. Let me throw another one at you. Without interruption. How about that?
Okay. That's good.
How often do you want your paycheck? Without Hey, I got news for you. I got news for you, Nicole. Sometimes you want the paycheck even before it's due.
All right.
And so now you in the finance office asking, can I get an advance pay? You can only get an advance if you've got credibility. Because if they know you to work one day and then you skip out for 3 days and that's your habit, you ain't got no credibility with the company.
You ain't got no credit.
The old folks had credibility, Deacon Britt, with God. That's why it didn't take old folk long to get their prayers answered. Because see, they were consistent with God.
That's right.
And so God didn't have no problem when grandmama called on him and said, Jesus, I need you, Lord. Huh? God knew the voice. Because they had been spending regular time with y'all. They had been spending regular time with God. So God knew who it was. Listen, somebody called me on the phone today. I didn't recognize the number. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
But if they had been calling me every day regardless of who the number was, I would have known the voice.
That's right. Amen.
Amen. So we want them to bless without interruption. Turn to it. I like what the NIV said. I'm playing with somebody else's pad here, my battery running. Turn to Genesis in the NIV. Turn to Genesis 26 and 13. Turn to Genesis 26 and 13. Okay, I forgot how to do. Okay. All right. Oh, there you go. All right. Oh. 26 and 13. In the NIV. Somebody got it in the NIV? 26 and 13. I'm going to beat y'all there. Amen. I'm going to beat y'all there. I just like the reading of it. I like the reading of that. Anybody got it? In the NIV? Huh?
The man became rich.
The man became rich. Talking about Isaac now. Sowing in that famine. And his wealth did what?
Continue to grow.
He was rich. Listen, God is not only about blessing people that don't have much. When you get more, God continues to bless you.
Yes, he does.
In other words, I'm trying to say this, that blessing is God's thing. Now, Matthew's thing is cars. He got about 5 of them.
That's all
His
right.
thing is cars.
Okay.
He drives a different one to church every Sunday.
Woo.
Amen. I don't know when he here, when he ain't here. I don't know all his cars.
Okay.
But he drives a different one every Sunday.
All right now.
All right, that's his thing. God's thing is blessing his folk. That's God. And the older folks said it this way. God specializes. Amen. He's a specialist at what he does, Madeline. Amen. 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 Now, let me ask you a question. How do we become saved? How do we become saved? How do we become saved? We confess, accept, and believe. So that's what? Faith. There you go. That's our faith. That's how we become saved, right? All right, now how do we stay saved? Once we get there, how do we stay there? Stay in the Word. Who said that? Stay in the Word. Who said that? All right, but that. All right. Now, let's turn to St. John 8:31.